What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. Today I've got a good one for you. We are going to be talking about one of those towns that is a little bit off the radar, may not have as big of a name as San Ramon or Lafayette or Walnut Creek, but is really a fantastic community, and that's Alamo, California. So let's jump in and check it out. What's up, guys? If this is your first time to the channel, welcome. Second, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, because every single week I am giving you a new video telling you everything that you need to know about moving to or living in the East Bay of the San Francisco Bay Area. Also, I am a licensed real estate agent, and as much as I love making these videos for you, I would love even more to be able to help you with your real estate needs. So that number that keeps popping up below, I do answer all of my own phone calls, emails, text messages. So if I can be a resource for you, please do not hesitate to reach out. I would love to help you with anything that you need in regards to your real estate needs. With that being said, let's jump into everything that you need to know about Alamo, California. Let's check it out. All right, so jumping into all things Alamo, California, I want to start with the fact that it is a very small, tight-knit community. Now, Alamo is basically about 15,000 people. It's not a large city compared to some of the other neighboring cities like Danville, which is a bit bigger, Walnut Creek, that's even bigger than that. It's situated between the two of them. It's one of those places where you will get to know your neighbors, you will get to know the community. And I grew up there right off of Stone Valley Road, which is the main exit in Alamo. So I would absolutely be the first person to tell you it is a fantastic community. You really do get to know everybody that's around. And so that's the first thing that you need to know about Alamo, California. The second thing I want to cover is that the real estate in Alamo is very expensive, and that's for a good reason. The homes typically are larger homes sitting on very large lots. Some of them are in subdivisions, others are located on sprawling acreage. And so within the varying parts of Alamo, whether you're on the west side or the east side, you are going to get different types of homes. You're going to get different types of lot sizes. You're going to get different types of subdivisions. But across the board, the real estate in Alamo is very expensive. The median price point is somewhere around 1.8, 1.9 million. You're really going to have a very tough time if you're looking in your price point at, say, 1.2 or 1.3. Basically, anything you're going to find at that price point is pretty much going to be a teardown. You will find lots of custom homes. Like I said, you're going to find very large lot sizes, which is very appealing to people with kids, people that don't want to be too close to your neighbors, but do want to have that community feel. Alamo will be a great place for you in that regard. Now, one of the reasons why Alamo is such a highly sought after area when people are thinking about moving to the East Bay, when they're thinking about starting a family or growing their family, is the schools here are absolutely fantastic. Again, very similar to the neighboring cities like Danville and San Ramon, Alamo has got really high rated schools. You definitely want to check out greatschools.org. That's a fantastic resource for you that a lot of people use, a lot of parents use when they're trying to figure out what the schools are like in a given city. And Alamo definitely has some of the best ranked schools in the area, and again, makes it highly desirable for people. Now, when it comes to shopping, restaurants, nightlife, that sort of thing, Alamo doesn't really have a whole lot. Now, Alamo doesn't really have a downtown area. It pretty much just has a large shopping center called the Alamo Plaza. In the Alamo Plaza, you will find a couple of different restaurants, some fast food, a bar and grill, an Italian restaurant. There are a few things there, along with a little bit of shopping and a huge Safeway for your grocery shopping. But as far as a downtown goes, Alamo doesn't really have that. What people normally do that live here in Alamo is they will go over to Walnut Creek, where you have a lot more options as far as shopping, restaurants, nightlife. You also go into Danville, that has a beautiful downtown area, lots of, small boutique shops and restaurants. So in Alamo directly, there is enough to get you by if you're just trying to get, out for a quick bite to eat on a weeknight or a weekend. And so what kind of goes along with that is that it is a quieter, sleepier town. Now, for a lot of people, that's very attractive because the trade-off, you're going to get that tight-knit, that small community feel. So that is one thing that you'll definitely want to know about Alamo. But that brings me into the next thing that you need to know about Alamo, is that it is in great proximity to a lot of options for those things that people are looking for on the weekends, such as the shopping, the restaurants, the nightlife, the activities. Depending upon where you live in Alamo, you're probably about a 5 to 10 minute drive into Walnut Creek, where you have the Broadway Plaza, tons of different restaurants and shopping activities. And then you're also about a 5 to 10 minute drive going south into Danville, and maybe about a 15-minute drive into San Ramon. So Alamo's proximity to some of these other towns is really fantastic. It is one of those things that makes Alamo really, really appealing. And if commuting is a big deal for you when it comes to work, you do have easy access to Highway 680 that then connects to Highway 24 if you need to get into Oakland or out into San Francisco. And because it's only about 5 to 10 minutes away from Walnut Creek, you have that Walnut Creek BART station, which is also very, very close. So, proximity is definitely, in my book, a pro for Alamo. It's very close to a lot of different things, and that's definitely something that you should have on your radar when you're thinking about Alamo. Alamo's also known for having really great weather. In the summertime, you're going to get nice hot days. It's going to get into the 90s. Couple days out of the year, you'll pop into the hundreds. You're going to have beautiful summer nights. In the winter, it will get colder. You'll be in the 30s and 40s at night, and it'll get up into the 50s and 60s during the day. In the springtime, you're going to get all of the things that you would think about. You get the beautiful weather that's in the 60s, 70s. It's sunny. You'll have beautiful green hills, trees, all of the blooming, flowers and plants. Alamo really has a lot of beautiful, just green foliage everywhere. And then in the fall, you're going to get an amazing transitional season heading into winter, where all of the leaves will be changing colors. It's just a really beautiful time. It'll make you feel like you're on the East Coast a little bit there. Alamo is really known for its weather. It is similar weather to like Danville and Walnut Creek. The one thing that I do find in Alamo is that you have a lot less wind than you would get as you get into Danville and San Ramon. And so the temperature that you're going to get, you'll really see a lot of it, lots of sunny days. So we definitely have to have the weather on our list. Now, because Alamo is one of those communities that once you live there, it's tough to leave. It's tough to even want to leave. And so we don't see a whole lot of turnover of people in the Alamo area. And so you don't get a ton of homes for sale there. People tend to buy a home and they stay long term. Sometimes you'll find people that will move into a larger home in Alamo as their family grows. It's such a great community. People love being there. The schools are fantastic. There's just a lot to like about Alamo. And so Alamo is also known for being very low crime. Now, again, this is something that you'll want to do your own due diligence on, but it's known as a very safe community. Like I said, it's also a tight-knit community. You will get to know your neighbors, which also adds an element or a layer of safety to it, especially when you compare it to anywhere else in California. And so that is also something that makes it a very attractive area for people that are looking to move into a safe area with good schools in the East Bay. Now, getting into my last couple of things that you need to know about living in Alamo, California. The first is that it has easy access to lots of outdoor places. So first, just in the community, there are a couple of very beautiful parks. There's Livorno Park, there's Ruggier Park, and then of course there's Oak Hill Park, which is near the high school. Now, these parks, people love to spend a lot of time there. They do barbecues. At Oak Hill Park, they do concert series in the summer, so it's just a very cool place for you to be able to hang out and enjoy a Saturday afternoon with some live music. But you will find tons of kids at these parks, so if you have any little ones or thinking about having little ones, you're wondering if there's a place to bring them during the day to kill some time, get their energy out, and get that kind of outdoor activities going. There are lots of really beautiful parks around Alamo, but also you're very close to Mount Diablo State Park, where you can get all the hiking that you want, the biking, exploring, camping. Mount Diablo is really great for that. And then on the other side of Alamo, on the west side, you're going to have the Los Trompas Regional Park. Again, lots of great trails out there. You'll find people hiking, running, walking. So you really have access to lots of outdoor spaces depending upon what you're looking for. When you get up into the Los Trompas Regional Park or Mount Diablo State Park, you're going to have beautiful views of the valley. And so again, it's just a really, really great thing that Alamo has such easy access, to these. So if outdoor activities are a high priority for you, or you want to have some beautiful parks close by to take the family to, or sit down for a picnic and that kind of thing, Alamo will definitely have you covered. Now, the last thing that I want to cover off on is right in the middle of Alamo is Round Hill Country Club. Round Hill Country Club is a fantastic country club. Country Club really does a great job of bringing its members together. They have the Round Hill swim team. They have a beautiful golf course. It's one of the most beautiful golf courses I have ever played. To different activities that they have going on. And so if having a country club or using a country club to further ingrain yourself into the community is a priority to you, I highly recommend checking out Round Hill. I know lots of people that belong there. I belonged there when I was a kid. My family did. We absolutely loved it. The swim team, learning how to play tennis, the golf. It's just a really, really fantastic opportunity for you to ingrain yourself further into the community. Like I said, if a country club is something that you're looking for, it is located literally right in the middle of Alamo. So I get asked all the time, how would I describe Alamo? I would describe it as a small, tight-knit community. You will have tons of mature trees, wide streets, beautiful neighborhoods, fantastic schools, low crime rates, and just an amazing, amazing community. So if that is what you're looking for, check out Alamo here in the East Bay in Contra Costa County. Like I said, it kind of flies under the radar compared to some of the bigger communities like Walnut Creek, Danville, or San Ramon, but it's definitely one that you want to keep your eye on. All right, so with that being said, I hope you found this video helpful. If there is anything that I can do for you at all, again, the number's popping up below. I would be absolutely happy to help with any of your real estate needs, answer any questions that you have about the various neighborhoods, communities here in Alamo. So please do not hesitate to reach out. With that being said, I hope you have a great week, a great weekend ahead, and we'll catch you on the next video.